Good afternoon, and welcome to Action Research in Counseling, Spring 2019 semester. Happy New Year to all of you. It's my privilege to be facilitating this course this term, as well as 692 later on this year. And I look forward to having you in the course. I think we have 13 persons registered at this point in time, and that is a very large enrollment for this class, but we will facilitate the process. I want to introduce you this morning or this afternoon to Action Research. Action Research is a practical problem-solving process for real-world application in dealing with issues, solving problems, identifying improvements, or so forth that need to be made in your particular workplace or location. Specifically, you will be identifying an improvement or a problem that needs to be addressed in your school, if you are a school counselor or working in a school, or you will identify an improvement or a problem that needs to be addressed in your counseling agency or institution if you are a clinical counselor and taking Action Research as a clinical counselor or mental health counselor. Either case, you're going to be identifying a specific and practical application of a process to solve problems or make improvements based on research results in order to make things better for your clients, or make things better for your students, or make things better for your institution or school, whatever the case may be. There are going to be a number of steps, about 11 steps in this process over the next 2 semesters of Action Research 1 and Action Research 2. And we're going to cover the first 7 of those steps during this semester. I will be posting a syllabus. It should be posted today. This is Tuesday, on January the 7th. This is Monday, January the 7th. And gee whiz, I'm all mixed up about days. This is the day for the national championship game. This is Monday, January 7th. Class officially starts tomorrow, and I assume you'll be looking at this video this week after the 8th. So your syllabus will be posted on the 8th, as well as some assignments for the course. And I will do that in Blackboard. You'll consult with Blackboard for specific assignment details, as well as your syllabus and other information. This video is going to be posted with a link on YouTube, and I will send you that link both in an email that is to come, as well as to Blackboard. And so you'll be able to access it as you need to. First of all, I would like to encourage you to go ahead and begin a conversation with your principal or superintendent or administrator in your building if you're a school counselor, or your boss or manager or whomever is directly in charge of you at your institution if you are a counseling clinical counselor. And discuss with them what you're going to be doing in this course and see if there's some kind of improvement or project that people might undertake. For example, we have had people who develop quality control measures for a methadone clinic in the past. We have had students in Action Research who implemented a school uniform policy for their school system in Georgia, or their new school in Georgia. We had students in a school who have dealt with the attendance rate in a school. We have had students in a school who have dealt with classroom management or management of behavior in the lunchroom even in schools, and they attack those problems. The possibilities run the gamut. You need to have a conversation with your supervisor about potential improvements that need to be made, or potential projects that they have not had an opportunity to get to, they would like for you to do and accomplish in the context of this course. So begin that conversation. Let them know what you're going to be doing. You're going to be identifying a problem. You're going to be conducting a literature review to see how this particular problem or similar problems have been addressed in the past in literature and research, you're going to select methodologies that you can implement from the research, from the literature that are proven, and you will implement them in your own particular location. And you will write up how and when you're going to do that during the first first semester of your action research sequence. And then in the second semester, you're going to implement what you have decided you are going to do in the first semester. You're going to implement that. You're going to collect data. You're going to be able to predict the results of that, and then you're going to write about that and present that as your final comprehensive examination in your EDS counseling program. You'll present that in the month of April, not the month of April, but in, it'll be in the fall. You will present that in November this fall. So that's what the process looks like, and you can talk to your administrators about that. You will need the textbooks, and you will need to read the assignments because they will be very helpful to you as you go through this particular process of introducing your problem, of conducting a literature review, of identifying possible solutions. You will also be required to pull together a group of stakeholders, an advisory committee, if you will, that would be representative of the people who are the decision makers in your school or your institution or agency, as well as representative of the people who are going to be impacted by this problem and by its solution. So be thinking about that. You can go ahead and begin to accumulate that or make a list of names for people to serve on that advisory committee. You may need the principal, you may need another counselor, you may need a coach, you may need the school nurse, you may need the administrator, you may need, who knows who you may need. You may need parents, you may need clients, you may need students on this particular advisory committee, and you'll be selecting them. And because one of the things for sure that whatever problem you address and whatever solutions you propose to implement, you don't want to get out on a limb by yourself and saw yourself off. You want to have a stakeholder group of support and mutual understanding about what you're doing in your school. No one needs to go off on a tangent by themselves in an institution or in a school to implement any kind of new action. You must have the support of stakeholders with you. You must be able to collaborate with them. So that's a part of the process as well. It's going to be an exciting time. You'll be developing this individually. I will talk to you as a group in general terms, but then we will communicate individually as you need to. If you want to email me at any time, you can email me, tturner@jsu.edu. If you have questions, I'm probably going to answer most of your questions with questions to get you to probe and think and reflect. I'm not going to make decisions for you. I will give you guidance, and I will help you to think deeply about the issues you want to address. But I will guide you until we can funnel down and focus on a particular aspect of an issue that you can expect to be able to research and implement and solve a problem. So I'm excited about that. This particular week, I will want you to not only view this video, but review your syllabus, and you will begin to read Writing Literature Reviews, chapters 1 through 4, and reflect on the problem selection process, talk with your administrators or supervisors, and begin to think about a problem or a group of problems that you might want to select from that you can implement in the action research class. I am going to post information on Blackboard, as I said, tomorrow on the 8th. It will be available to you. I want you to look at that information, including the syllabus and this video if you want to watch it again, and other specific information about the steps that you're going to take as you go through this particular course and this particular process. Again, I'm here every day from 8 to 4:30, unless I'm out of town on school business, and you can contact me. The best way to contact me is email at tturner.jsu.edu, and I'll respond to those within a day for sure. So glad you're in the class. I'm excited about it. We will have some synchronous class meetings. There'll be instructions about that. We won't do that unless it's necessary to do so, but there are some things we will need to discuss a month from now, and we will have a synchronous meeting, and I'll give you a platform for that at that time. So welcome to ECG 691 for the spring semester 2019. I'm Dr. Tommy Turner, Dean of the School of Education, also professor in counselor education. Looking forward to giving you guidance in this class. Have a great evening.